Dear brothers and friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are going to see a new feature that we brought to our GST based billing system. Previously we had only GST compliant billing system, but when I went and interact with some of the customers, I got the feedback that some of them does not they are not applicable for GST. Their annual turnover is less than 10 lakhs per annum. At the same time, they want to use the computer based billing. In those cases, they need a feature in our software or a mode in our software to work in the normal computer billing. That means there won't be any tax software itself. We will just bill them and will generate the invoices. That is how their expectation. I fine-tuned my software to meet that expectation. So previously in our dashboard we used to see purchase value and then purchase tax. Then in billing section we used to say sales value and sales tax. That will not be there. Now the change is you will have only the purchase value. That means you are buying like an unregistered buyers, or you does not want to, you have purchased some purchase tax, but you didn't get any sales tax. That means you didn't get any sales tax from any of your customers. So we only have a purchase value and sales value. That's all. The next step is there is a mode configuration in our software. By configuring your system to non-GST mode, it will work like without any tax parameters. It will work like the normal or conventional computer billing system. Okay. So now let us see how a stock entry looks like in the non-GST billing system. So when you click this button, we used to get the stock details form. Here all our tax parameters are disabled because we are not going to collect any tax. At the same time, that HSN and SAC code, or we are not going to mention them. Similar way, we are not going to provide whether it is an IGST product or a state product or interstate product. Those sort of information is not required. So we just have what is needed for non-GST. So as usual, we used to have an invoice number. Let me type some 1 2 3 4 5. Already we have 1 2 3 4. So I type 1 2 3 4 5. Then the invoice dated today. Then vendor name. All other stuff are same. There is no change in that. The same color traders, the only vendor that we have. Then material description. So this time metal cups. Measurement piece, or let's say numbers, purchase price 250, selling price, choose 100, quantity we have some 100, MRP it is 325. So here the SSN code is disabled. Similarly, after MRP it will come to discount point. So then threshold we're not going to set the threshold as of now. Then you add the stock onto. So the stock is added now to the system. So similar way we are going to add a new entry. So Alt C, then nuts 3-inch nuts number purchase was 10, selling price 12, quantity 5,000, MRP is 70. Okay, so we added two stocks, so we don't have any sort of like these tax entries are disabled. Here the state tax, central tax and IGST are disabled. We directly have subtotal and grand total. Okay, so let me close this. So once you add it, it will reflect in the stock management stocks as it does before. Then to add a building, we used to come here. So when I click this button, it will open the sales form. In sales form, it is similar way we are going to disable the place of supply, HSN and SAC code, and then amount, and then tax rate. These fields and then the tax entries are going to be disabled. Then customer phone 545-18745. So this is customer information. Item name, we are metal cups. So after the quantity, it immediately jumps to addition. So we sold one item, we want to print this one. When you print it, you will get the invoice something like this. Okay, here there is no tax entries, there is no place of supply, there's no GST involved, nothing. So it's very simple, and but at the same time, what is needed to do a transaction? That's all about non-GST billing. That is what that is what we implemented now as an improvement. So our software now will support both GST based business as well as the business which does not enter into GST domain. Okay, that's for today. Thank you for watching.